One of the biggest things that the college faced really was how our data was being presented. And we had a lot of issues around data reporting.
Originally, data was harder to find, and it was difficult because it came in all different formats and on different reports.
You couldn't see the overview. You would have to go into various sheets and various reports to find out what was happening.
So the idea was to have a one-stop shop where we can get everything at the same time, quickly and efficiently.
We had looked for different options. We'd looked for anything that we could develop in-house, but that takes quite a lot of staffing. We'd also looked at options for free software, but going with active dashboards. And what we've actually proved is possible within a short space of time has definitely been worth the cost.
My initial reaction to using dashboard was incredible. It was great, it was colourful, it was bright, it's bold and it's big, so you can see what your targets are. You don't need any training, it's self-sufficient. You move the mouse, it clicks on the report, perfect.
We've been pulling together information from PICS, from EBS.
The student record system, ProAchieve, from HR.
Staff utilisation, finance, there's funding elements, compliance.
What Active Dashboards allows us to do is overlay that information. So it's very, very clear when we've got that information together what the discrepancies might be.
We haven't actually changed the way that what we do with those systems, but the dashboard allows us to use those data sources and display all the results in one place.
If that was on a piece of paper as a sheet of data, sometimes that would have gone completely unmissed.
We do a standard summary for success rates based on age level and length. When you've got 20 to 30 sections, that's a lot of information. We actually took the time to create the queries using ProAchieve through Active Dashboards. With the dashboard filter, you can click, select, change it, and you've got that information at your fingertips. So that additional time up front means a lot less time during the year.
One thing that the staff really like is the fact that they can drill down on some of the information and get their information at the touch of a button. So this gives them more time to get onto the day-to-day activity that we want our managers to get on with.
For me, one of the key elements has been our compliance reports. In the past, those managers from those curriculum areas would have to go into 8 separate reports, whereas now on one screen they can see if there's an issue for each of those at the top level, which parts of their programme areas it's impacting, and then they can choose to drill down into more detail.
As the data on the dashboard is refreshed so often, I'm able now to go into a governors meeting and present to governors live data when months ago I was presenting data that was weeks old.
Real-time data allows me as a head of area to ensure that I'm active on everything that comes forward, and that could change within the day. So it makes a massive difference for productivity and efficiency.
We now look at trends every single day, day by day, set against what we've done in the previous year.
Active Dashboard has allowed me to look at where underperformance is within my areas to enable me to make changes. So yeah, staff are very naturally competitive. They don't want to be bottom of the league. They don't want to see themselves as not having completed something.
Retention is really important to us now, particularly since the government have changed the way in which funding works. If we don't chase retention and that goes down, then our funding goes down.
It's important for me to see where retention is and where learners are staying on courses and where they're leaving courses.
Active Dashboards allows our staff to get day by day understanding of what needs to be done and what should be done in trying to make our retention as good as it possibly can be. Being on top of your funding and knowing exactly where your funding is has been essential. Active Dashboards has enabled us to pull together various funding sources.
We have created 2 pages within Active Dashboards to look at learning numbers and funding. It allows SMT to monitor the colleges overall, and then the areas can drill through based on the latest ILRs.
One of the biggest costs that any organisation has got within the world of education is the staffing. So it's just so important that we get our utilisation right, and this was one of the key things that we wanted to come out of Active Dashboards, and I'm really pleased with the results that it's got. Before Active Dashboards, enrolment was reported as frequently as we possibly could, but that was quite a long and laborious process. Our staff can now jump onto the Active dashboard and it can look across an array of different enrolments. And this gives us a real good tight line on what we know our enrolments to be. Apprenticeships have been really important and it's one of the key areas of growth. Now what the Active dashboards has allowed us to do is really cross-reference the numbers of apprentices that we've got in learning as well as the funding associated with that. I'd absolutely recommend any college really buy into this. The KPIs that we have and sit inside of the delivery of our organisation are all covered with Active dashboards and I'm really pleased about that.
I would recommend other institutions use Active Dashboard in the way that it's helped our productivity. It's helped us improve hugely.
I've worked over a number of years with other software houses and we've got nowhere near this product, and I think this product really does make a difference, and I wished I brought this product in 3 or 4 years ago.